Hey, what is going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about, first of all, right now I'm shooting on the Panasonic S1H and the Sony ZV-E10. But this right here is the Panasonic S1H. But anyway, this video right here is going to be about a feature on the Panasonic S1H, which is called the iDynamic Range, which stands for Intelligent Dynamic Range. Now, as you see on your screen, top left-hand corner, you see iDynamic Range, Auto, High, Standard, Low. Right now, I'm off. It's off. So right now, I want you to pay attention to the highlights, which is the sky, and the shadows, which are the bushes, right in this area over here. Again, right now I am in off mode on the iDynamic Range. Also, if you're new here, consider subscribing if you like videos like this. But I'm going to be taking a look at the iDynamic Range and how great it is, how wonderful it is. Let's start this right now. Okay, right now I am in low, and I'm also going to be panning also while I'm showing this video. Right now, I am on off. Now I'm going to jump to low. Well, let's see what auto does first. Got some bikers. I'm down here at Anacostia Park in Washington, D.C. Yeah, okay, off. I'm going to start with auto. Leave your comments in the comment section. Okay, I can see auto is brightening up a bit. I'm going to turn it back to I'm going to turn this back to off from auto and see a comparison. Maybe I thought it was bright. Maybe I thought it brightened it up a bit. Let me turn this way off and then turn it to auto. Let's see, auto. I'm going to turn it back to off. Yeah, you can back to auto. I can see auto brightening it up, brightening the screen up a bit. I'm going to turn it back to off again. Yep, that's definitely working. So that's the auto mode. Now I'm going to go from off, low to standard to high, and then to auto. And also, pay attention to the highlights, which is the sky, and the shadows, which is the darker area, like in these bushes. Off, low, standard, high. And another thing I like about this is that I'm going to turn it to off, and I'm going to turn it back to auto. And another thing I like about this is that it doesn't mess with the highlights, which is the sky, while it's brightening up the shadows. That's off. Let's go to low. Pay attention to the highlights, which is the sky, and look at the low, the shadows, which are the bushes, the darker areas. Slow, standard, high, and look at this. Look at the skylights, the highlights. I'm sorry, the highlights. I'm going to go to auto. Auto's nice. Now I'm going to go back to off. And look at the sky. It doesn't even affect the highlights. It only brings out the shadows, which is nice. This is great, because while I'm bringing up the shadows, I don't want the highlights to be disturbed. So this is nice. Let me shoot to auto. And you know, if you're new here, consider subscribing if you like this video and find it helpful. If you have this Panasonic S1H, give this video a thumbs up. Let's go to off. low, standard, high. Let's shoot from off to auto. Off. Now, auto should bring the shadows up. Yep. They're getting brighter. The shadows are getting brighter without disturbing. At least I don't notice any disturbance in the highlights. Pretty nice. I'm going to take this back on out, my focal length on out to 24 millimeters on this 24-70 lens. Again, this is auto. Let me shoot this to off. Oops. Joggers, got people jogging around here in this park. Let me pan up this way. Okay, you can definitely see how dark, you can definitely see the shadows in that tree to the left, that bushy looking tree to the left. I'm gonna start off with a low. Oops. Low, slow, standard, high. Nice. See, put this in auto, see what auto has to offer. Okay, doesn't look like auto is brightening up the screen anymore. Off, auto. I'm going to give auto some time to work. Doesn't look like auto's doing anything for this particular scene. Let's shoot this to off. I'm going to go from off to high. Low. Oops, wait. Nope. Low. Standard. High. Yeah, for this particular scene right here, it looks like high is the best. And it doesn't disturb the highlights too much, just a tiny bit. As you can see, pay attention to the highlights, the sky. So not too bad. I'm gonna shoot to low, off, that's off. Low. Standard. High. Now let me zoom into this tree right here. I'm gonna shoot this, put this to auto. High. The shadows are like this tree right here, and pay attention to the grassy areas. Low, off. Put it to auto, see what auto does. Auto is nice for this particular scene. Take it to high. Again, this is a recap of the video. This is a test on the eye dynamic range of the Panasonic S1H, or the intelligent dynamic range of the Panasonic S1H. Standard, low, off. Any other scenes, any other shots or things let me pan around. Level the camera out a little bit. Okay, let me see. Right now I'm in at 70 millimeters. Let's see there. Okay, this is a pretty dark area right here. Let me see, off. This is off right now. Low. Standard. Low. Standard. High. Let's take it to auto and see what auto does. Let me see if auto brings this up. Yep, auto's bringing this up. You know, with this eye dynamic range, this is less you'll have to do in post. Okay, let me show you an example. Okay, say if this was, I had this in post and I wasn't using eye dynamic range, I would have to bring up the shadows right here. But right now, but with this feature, I can just bring it up like this. high, auto, take it back to auto. So auto does work. I think I like between high and standard the best. You know, leave your comments in the comment section. I'm going to leave it in auto, and then I'm going to go ahead and do some panning, and I'm going to take the my focal length into about 35 millimeters and do a little bit of panning. That's my Sony ZV-E10 right there. I'm gonna point it up at the sky and check this out. Let me see, auto, off, low, standard, high. See, this doesn't affect the highlights that much. Look at the sky. It's definitely having an effect on the shadows, which are the trees, but it hardly affects the highlights, which is great. I'm gonna put it right here, right there. This is auto, off, low, standard, high. Let me put this in auto. High, auto. Looks like right here, high would be the best. Well, I'm gonna bring this video to an end. This has been a look at a feature on the Panasonic S1H. This is the eye dynamic range, or intelligent dynamic range. I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Until the next one, peace out, y'all.